Hello, welcome to the channel. This is Stormy Cloud 21. Tonight we're going to be looking at two Star Wars figures, which were actually kind of hard to come by for me. At first, this one was really hard to get a hold of, and so I went to pre-order with GameStop. That, however, ended up taking way too long, a lot longer than I wanted to wait, but I held out. And so now I have Star Wars The Mandalorian Carson Teva, or Carson Teva, depends on how you like to pronounce that. I personally say Carson Teva. It sounds better for me, but it's probably Carson Teva. This guy from The Mandalorian, if you've seen, and yeah, I own The Mandalorian, all three seasons, I meant. All three seasons, and I really like this character. Really good. He's a very nice person in general as well, besides just the fact that he has a character in Star Wars. Very nice. So I'm really glad to have this one. And so we're going to open that up and we're going to look at that too as well. This one is TVC 363. I want to pause and read about this. This is Carson Teva, what I say. There's the barcode. Really excellent figure. I'm going to look at that. Also, going to look at this one, which I just happened to see was going for retail. So I have the E-Wing, and I've always needed this figure for a while. Having that E-Wing, the big E-Wing from TBC. So here we have from Ahsoka, Lieutenant Callahan, E-Wing pilot, which I also have in Micro Galaxy Squadron, and the droid. So it's nice to add this. The vintage collection, there's that barcode. Got this one off Amazon, and you can pause and read about that. VC 351. So without further ado, I'm going to open these up and show them to you. So, do you like Star Wars? I think a lot of people like Star Wars a lot more than you would think. Especially if you support by watching this video and I know you're a real Star Wars fan. Star Wars is the place to be. It's awesome. So here we have Lieutenant Callahan. You can see she has some braided hair. I didn't know about this. I don't remember seeing the back of this figure yet. But you can see the braids in her hair. Braided all nice. Pilot suit. Like the breather respirator thing. I'm trying to breathe myself because I had allergies. So here's Lieutenant Callahan. And she has really good articulation. The arm out like that. Of course, like this. Of course, you've got the elbow and the swivel going on. And then you've got the wrist and forward and backward with the wrist. Really good. The head like that. Back, forward a little bit. A little bit of ab crunch thing going on. Even the swivels right there at the leg, that's really nice and helpful. Behind the knee, also the swivel on both. And then you've got the backward and forward. And then you have, rocker ankle and the peg underneath to peg in to stand. The peg hole. So she is very nice. Very nice blue and white flight suit. Got the stuff right there. Very cool figure. Nice braided hair. So that's Lieutenant Callahan. I look forward to adding that into my full-sized E-Wing with my droid that I have. And she comes with this helmet. Very excellent helmet, by the way. Oh, that looks so cool. Gotta push it forward though more. Push this strap up. It looks like It's kind of hard to get that helmet on there right, but it is a really cool looking helmet. I like it a lot. And she comes with a blaster. All right, so I did it right. And there is the finger through the blaster. Looks absolutely excellent. And push that helmet down and forward a bit so it fits on there right. That's an excellent figure. I really like it. I like the colors. Here is Micro Galaxy Squadron. So that figure is based off of, or this is that figure. Pull this open. Here's the little mini Lieutenant Callahan. Okay, there she is. There she is. So cool. And then I've got the droid as well. So here's the droid and also Micro Galaxy Squadron version of it. Also got the giant E-Wing, as I was saying, and a couple colors of the E-Wing because I have Dark Empire. But I don't remember the name of this droid, but it is an excellent droid that comes only with that big E-Wing for vintage collection. And I love it. And I love that now I have the correct pilot, okay, to go with this droid with that E-Wing. It brings it all home. So cool. So having said all that, we're going to look at Carson Teva. Carson Teva. Very cool. Star Wars The Mandalorian. I love the Mandalorian series. It's really nice. I have the Razor Crest, the HasLab, the other smaller sizes of the Razor Crest, the micro, Razor Crest, the Micro Galaxy Squadron version of the Razor Crest, model kits of the Razor Crest, Hot Wheels Razor Crest. This guy is cool, but he flies an X-Wing. I think they'll probably be making that for Micro Galaxy Squadron, I would hope. But they need to. They've made this guy's helmet life-size in stores, so they've done that. They've gone that far. Well, let's open this up and let's check it out. So this figure is an excellent figure. I love the choice of color for the background, with clashes with that orange, and the blue helmet looks very excellent. And the color choice on the back of here is absolutely beautiful. Carson Teva is such a cool Mandalorian character. I watched the whole thing. I have it on Blu-ray. This guy is amazing. So you can see the pilot suit. He's got that orange. He's got this leathery, leather jacket. I mean, rubbery is what I meant. You could take it off, but there's a problem with that. If you go to the trouble to take off the jacket, you're going to have to paint these arms or give them different arms because they're still brown with the orange flight suit. So you could, but it just won't look right. Love all the insignias, the breather apparatus. He's got the head articulation, forward and back, from the top. He's got the elbow joint. You can go out to the side like that. You can also swivel. And then the hands are nice. And then you've even got right here the swivel that you would need for that, but inhibited by this a little bit from the flight suit. The bend at the knees, right there. Also the swivel thing going on down there. And then you have the feet, and then the rocker ankle thing, or just the forward and back. Well, for sure forward and back. Doesn't look like the rocker ankles for this guy, but you do have pegs. Also the torso. Yeah, got some torso movement. So, quite the cool figure for this guy. Paul, or aka Carson Teva. I'm going to put this on. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to have to scoot this forward a little bit. We got the helmet for the X-Wing pilot helmet. It'd be nice to compare this to the Micro Galaxy Squadron version when they finally do come out with that. I would expect them to. And then, because with all the threats out there, you have to protect yourself in the galaxy. And so he comes with this blaster to enforce the law should stuff go down and stuff go wrong. Pull this off. Come on, man. No, it's stuck on his head. I can't get it off. Ah! So, excellent figure. Really nice figure. The likeness is spot on to this figure. It's really, really cool guy I've been waiting for. I like it so much. I pre-ordered him. I waited like 7 weeks for this guy. So I would suggest buying it online some other way and not having to wait as long as I had to wait, because, man, I thought I'd never get Carson Teva. Anyway, in closing, I 100% recommend these figures. They are very nice figures to own. So put them on your list. You won't regret it. So anyway, this is Storm McCloud 21. I want to thank you for watching this review. Please remember, hit that like, subscribe button, see more cool stuff coming up soon, as well as that notification bell. And thank you for watching, and talk soon.